7 p.m. in Bethlehem, stuck up in Bethlehem. Funa my vitamins, call up the management.
Hey yo, what the F is going on, YouTube? It's your boy, 243, your girl call me too, cause she know what I do, ya feel me? Hey yo, this is a story time video, so I'm about to tell you a real story that actually happened, okay? This is not some fake type of stuff, okay? I'm gonna tell you a story that happened 2 years ago, my weirdest bus trip ever. Okay, now I love riding the bus. Okay, that's like my main travel way when I'm going to other cities, and I enjoy it. Okay, and now I was going from Ladysmith to Bloemfontein, so it's like a 6 to 9 hour trip depending on the route. Now the bus I was in was initially headed for Cape Town, and it was gonna stop in Bloemfontein, so it was gonna be a long trip. Okay, now the bus en route also stops in a town called Bethlehem, which is just before Bloemfontein, right? So that's gonna be relevant later in the story. Just keep listening, okay? Now when I got into the bus, I was able to spot some troublesome people, okay? Like, I can see troublesome people when I see them, all right? Because I'm a troublesome person, okay? I'm one of them, so I'm gonna be able to recognize. When I stepped in the bus, I looked at the back seat. I was like, you see that crowd over there, right there? Them is some troublesome elves. Them is some troublesome elves. Because they were sitting there, they were chatting it up. They had like a few girls with them, okay? And they were a bit loud. I could tell that, okay, there's probably a little bit of a percentage in their blood system. But anyway, it's all good. I got in the bus, I sat down, and the bus left for Bethlehem. Now, everything was normal up until the bus got into Bethlehem in the CBD, right? There's a steep hill, right, in the middle of town, and the bus lost its air brakes right there. I don't know what happened, whether they bust or something like that, but the driver literally told us that, yo, we just lost the air brakes, but don't panic, I'ma fix it, cause I'm a pro. Okay, he was flexing a little bit, cause he used a handbrake or something to like bring the bus to a stop at the traffic lights, cause the traffic lights were red and there was some traffic in front of us. So if he didn't handle the situation on time, it was gonna be a mess. All right, it was gonna be a mess, but he was able to handle it. He brought the bus to a stop, and like right after that, he just let it roll down. When the robot went green, he let the bus roll down into a petrol station that was there. So right after the intersection, there was a petrol station, right? He just let it roll down, and he just parked it swiftly by the petrol station. And we were like, okay, you flexing. We see you a pro, dog. You a pro. Okay. So he told us, all right, we're going to have to wait for a repair service, which was going to be driving from Harrismith. Okay, so the people that were going to be fixing the bus were driving from Harrismith, which was going to be like another 1 hour, maybe 1 hour, 30 minutes waiting for them to arrive. And then on top of that, we have to wait for them to fix the bus. So we were basically stuck in Bethlehem, guys. We were stuck in Bethlehem. We had to wait for the bus to get fixed. Now, we jumped out the bus because, you know, we all need to be out of the bus while they fix it. So some people went to the stores, you know, all that. I fixed myself up a joint. I was still smoking at that time, you know. I was like, all right, while we wait, I might as well get high. You get what I'm saying? And as we were waiting, I was sparking up my joint. I remember when I sparked up my joint, it was like 7, right, in the evening. And it was starting to get dark. So it was like, yo, what the hell is going on right now, bro? What the hell is going on right now? Now, the Capetonians. So the gents, they were in the backseat with their cherry. They were going to Cape Town, right? They were heading for Cape Town. And they didn't have any patience. They were like, yo, we need to go and get lit. Okay, we're going to find a local person that's going to show us a club or something, and we are going to get lit while this bus gets fixed. Now, I saw right from the bat that this was a bad idea because, like, it's a town you don't know, and you just want to find a random stranger that's going to show you a club, then you're going to go drinking while the bus gets fixed. I was like, I'm not going to join in on that. I could have. I wanted to, not going to lie, but I was like, maybe it's not a good decision, okay? So I stayed back, man. I stayed with my joint. I spoke to some people. I was just chilling, okay? So now what happens is there's a complication with the repairs, right? So they have to wait for another repair service that was coming, I don't know from where, okay? We had to wait for that, so there were more delays. But maximum, we probably waited like 3 hours for that bus to get fixed. And when it was finally fixed, guess what? Them Cape Tonians are not back, right? And we need to leave. The gents are not back. Okay, they're still out there getting lit. And we need to go. Now, keep in mind, like, this is a group of maybe like 5 gents and like 2 hunts. So there were at least like 7 people missing from the bus. We couldn't leave them behind. The driver calls management and is like, yo, we are missing like some passengers. And I think I'm going to leave them behind because we had to wait like 3 hours for this bus to get fixed. On top of that, they are wasting our time. They are not here. Okay, I think the driver was bluffing, but you know, he was pissed. He was really, really pissed. And everyone else was just getting impatient, telling the driver, like, yo, just leave them, just leave them, just leave them. And on top of that, to make matters worse, it started raining. Like, yo, it was pouring cats and dogs. I was just sitting there wondering, where are these guys? Like, what's happening, right? Now, the driver asked for some volunteers, for some people to go out and look for these guys, right? Because nobody has a phone number, like nothing, okay? Nobody volunteers, which drives the driver mad even more. Like, nah, why you getting mad at us, bro? Like, who the hell is gonna step out in the rain and go look for some random guys we don't even know, okay? Nobody told them to go wherever they went, okay? But I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna just go out the bus. I'm gonna just look around, see if I can't see them. I step out the bus, and literally, as I look like uphill near from where the bus came from, as I look there, I see them running downhill, all these guys. Now, some of them, maybe like 2 or 3 of them, they run straight to the bus. And the others are still like sheltering from the rain, like standing under some trees. I'm like, yo, are y'all okay? In the brain? Are you sick in the brain? We need to leave and you're still worried about getting wet. Like, come on, dog. Prioritize, dog. But anyway, they come to the bus, right? These 2 or 3 members of that group. And the driver is pissed. The driver tells them, yo, you need to tell your friends to get here right now. Otherwise, we are leaving. We need to go, okay? It's late. It's late. It's late. It's late. It's late. So the friends call the rest of the group, right? Like, yo, we need to go. The driver's pissed. All right. So they all come back to the bus and they get into the bus. Now, here is where the jive is. When these guys step back in the bus, they have an attitude. Like, you know, they're on some carefree type of stuff. On some, yo, what the hell were we supposed to do? The bus was being fixed for like 3 hours. We can't be out here like sitting doing nothing for 3 hours. We are going to Cape Town. We're going to be here like hours on end. Bro, we had to get lit. It's not our fault that your bus has some issues. It's not our fault that your repair service took a while. It's not our fault that you didn't have a backup bus. Okay, get off my dick, driver. Okay, I'm joking. They didn't say that, but you know, that was the gist of it. Okay, now here's where things get out of hand. The guy that was helping these gents find the club or whatever, the random stranger that helped them find a tavern or wherever they were, that guy steps into the bus. He's got a handbag on him. So he's bringing one of the ladies a handbag. I don't know if she forgot it or maybe she asked the guy to hold it. And then when she was running for the bus, she forgot about the bag. So the guy comes into the bus to go give the lady her bag. And he heads to the back seat where all these guys are chilling, right? And literally in that moment, while he's walking to the back, the driver starts the bus, the doors close, and it starts moving. Yo, my guy starts panicking. Like, yo, what's going on now? Hey, I'm not supposed to be in this bus. The driver's like, yeah, you are not supposed to be in this bus. What are you doing in the bus, dog? What's going on, dog? You are trespassing, dog, because you don't have a ticket. We don't even know you. Why are you in the bus? Now, my guy is hammered, okay? He is wasted. He starts going off at the driver, starts shouting at the driver. And his friends at the back, they are backing him up. On some, yo, let him off, let him off. What are you doing? Are you crazy? Like, so they don't see anything wrong about their whole situation. They just think it was the driver's fault or the bus company's fault that everything happened the way it did. But still, come on, gents. Y'all made us wait longer than we had to, okay? But fine. They try beg the driver to let the guy out. Driver's like, no, we are dropping you off at the police station, okay? My guy starts panicking even more. Like, come on, why are you doing this? Like, just let me out. The driver is like, no, you are gonna get dropped off at the police station. The bus starts moving. Now people are panicking, pleading with the driver, let him off. And some people are like, yeah, what is he doing in the bus? Okay, so I think the driver realizes that going to the police station is actually gonna waste more time. So he's just like, you know what, bro? You are part of this now. You are one of us. We are leaving. We are all vying. The bus leaves Bethlehem. Like, I'm talking about, the bus is leaving. Like, no jokes. The bus was moving. And this guy, he was so wasted. Like, and you can imagine, like, the bus is moving, like, downhill, right? My man is wasted. Like, he's panicking. So he was trying to hold on to the seats. At the same time, he's just trying to shout at the driver. Same time, he's trying to entertain his backseat friends. There was just a lot going on, okay? And I'm just looking at the whole thing like, what is this? What is going on? Now, I couldn't even, like, at the time, I didn't find the situation funny. I was just confused about what was going on. I was like, is this driver seriously gonna leave with this man? But the bus was driving out. I was like, we are leaving with this guy. My guy is gone. My guy was panicking. So and then, like, when we get to the outside of the town, on the outskirts of the town, that's when the driver decided to, like, you know what, let's drop him off right here. Now, keep in mind, guys, if you are familiar with Bethlehem, when you leave the town, like, towards Bloemfontein, like you're going to Bloemfontein, it's remote there. It's farmland, okay? And it was dark by that time. And it was raining. And the guy was wasted. So I was like, this driver is a serious menace, bruh. How you gonna drop my guy off, like, right here? Like, he's either gonna pass out on the way back, or he's gonna get robbed, or I don't know, he's probably gonna get hit by a car that won't see him, because it's like, that road is like, I was like, this driver cannot be serious. But he was serious. It's like, this bus is not gonna drive back for you. What were you doing on the bus? And they're like, get out right here, my guy. Now this guy he's reluctant to get out the bus now. On some, like he's entitled for the bus to take him back to Bethlehem. Like, my guy, get the hell out the bus, man. We trying to get where we going, bro. Like, get out the bus. So the guy eventually got out the bus, okay, and the bus left. Now, the backseat crew, the Cape Townians, the Xhosa guys, they were not fazed at all. They were stress-free. Like, actually, for the whole interaction, the whole thing, they were not stressed even once. I was like, these gents, though. I mean, I understand, like, Cape Town is far. It was like a long trip for them. They were going to be in that bus for hours, which kind of, like, brings up the question that, do you really want to get in the nerves of the bus driver you're going to be with for that long? Like, seriously, dog? But, I understand, man. The gents were inebriated a bit. So, it's like they were having fun. And no lie, they were bringing a vibe into the bus, too. Because, like, they were cracking jokes and just, they were carefree. So I'm like, hey, I wonder right now where those gents are. Because, they were brave. Like just leaving in a town you don't know and being like, we're gonna find someone to show us a place where we can get lit. Then you go get lit, and then after that, like you don't even care that the bus driver is angry. Just like I was I was just amazed at the whole thing. At the time I was just watching it like a weird situation. I wasn't really finding it funny, but now that I thought of it, like after, I'm like, yo, that was a funny situation though. So hey, I thought I'd just share it with you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I might have another story time for y'all soon. So yeah, cheers, man. Be good. Stay safe.